might. You know, I already went to the FBI. I already went to. I've been to numerous federal agencies at this point, and I don't know, man. At this point, I think the government is just complicit, and it's a waste of time going to these guys in the government, those guys in the government, those guys in the government.
Right.
Because if they were doing their fucking jobs, then this shit wouldn't exist in the first place. You know. So I don't know. I'm just doing anything and everything that I can think of, aside from going through their designated channels where they just try and tie you up.
Trying to get these people to, view it. You see, it's the same.
Yeah.
I'm nobody. I'm not police. I'm nobody.
For sure.
I'm just an activist. But yeah, you just gotta fight this, and it's crazy that these people don't haven't done nothing.
Yeah. And as much as I hate to say it, it's like I've been so alone in this fight.
Right. And how long you been doing? How long this happening?
I've been fighting for 2 years.
2 years.
I've been in DC for over a month, but I've been fighting this for 2 years.
You don't have a website. You don't have a place where you can.
I have some social media links. I'm an artist and musician.
All right.
And I produce music dedicated to missing children.
Wow.
I've gotten a lot of stuff off the ground.
Right.
I do have somewhat of an online following at this point.
Mm-hmm.
But, you've seen most people just, meander by. They're just here on vacation.
Right. They're not.
Whatever,
Yeah.
And it's really hard to get it's tough to get support.
Right.
I was very naive when I first started. I was very naive in thinking that as long as I could prove that my story is legit, I thought that I would get the support that I need, and that didn't end up being the case.
Yeah.
They're just like, okay, well, your kid is being raped, your kid is being trafficked, or whatever. Well, I'm here on holiday and I'm trying to have a good Christmas or something. I don't know what it is. I don't know what people are.
Right.
Because I've never been that kind of person.
Yeah.
I've always been the kind of person that's like, this shit is out of control.
Right.
Always.
Always,
Yeah.
You want to move up there, or
What?
You want to move up there, or you good here?
Oh, yeah. I mean, they actually kicked me off.
They kicked you off?
Yeah, they kicked me off. They said that I can't have my display there.
It's crazy.
Yeah, I know.
Let me see if I can get a little more viewers.
Yeah.
So yeah, sometimes you just gotta express your story, and let me see if by the White House.
Oh yeah, up there, yeah, for sure.
Caspian. So I'm with a guy here. Apparently his children got kidnapped and by the Epstein people. And he's gonna share his story.
Yeah.
Hey brother, do you mind asking what's your name or how they call you?
Yeah, my name is Taylor J. Stanley.
Yes, sir.
I'm out here fighting for kids.
Right.
Yeah, I'm fighting for. It's not just my child.
Right.
There's many victims.
Right.
If you look up Taylor Prince from Costa Rica, he's in a similar situation.
Right.
But mine is so much more devastating because his child has been kidnapped because the mother was at risk of losing custody.
Right.
So what they did is they said, oh, well, we're not going to be able to get the kid through the traditional court system, so let's just run to a third world country.
Wow.
And so they launder people's kids out of the United States.
Yeah.
And the U.S. government knows about it. The Epstein government, they're complicit.
Right.
They know all about all this shit.
Yeah.
There's so many parents that are fighting for their kids back.
Absolutely.
And my story is egregious because the mother is dead.
Wow.
Yeah, my wife is dead. And her nutso drug dealing, they are proven drug dealers. I can show you pictures of their drugs because my wife told me when we were still dating, and I was like, you need to get rid of all of this shit and cut all ties with this shit.
Yeah.
And then that was the condition of our marriage, and she agreed to it. Had she not died, we would still be here with my son.
Yeah.
So my son is legitimately in danger. He's being held with drug dealing lunatics.
Wow.
it's insane.
So tell your story how, I mean, like, little quick, I presume,
Yeah.
how your wife and how what they did after, what happened to your wife and then what these people did to you.
Yeah, she contracted cholangiocarcinoma.
Yeah, I'm
and
sorry for that.
Thank you. She passed away, 27 years old.
Right.
And we had thought at the time is that since her parents, I didn't know how insidious their business dealings
Right.
were, their shady practices were, until after the fact. And they kidnapped our child over her grave.
Oh, wow.
They kidnapped our child. They stole her body. They stole all of her possessions, all of my wife's remaining possessions. And they said, to hell with the U.S. justice system. Why do that when we can just barricade ourselves in a third world country with somebody else's kid?
Wow.
They never showed up to his birthday parties. They never showed up when he was born. They never showed up for anything. But now all of a sudden they're very strangely obsessed with our child.
Right.
That's very peculiar.
Yeah.
That is very odd.
It
and
is.
a massive red flag. Just the fact that my son is being held with drug dealing lunatics alone.
Right.
That's all the proof you need.
Now, one more thing. You just mentioned the Jeffrey Epstein list wasn't released under the Biden administration, and it's also not being released under this administration. I mean, there's things going on,
Right.
and it was never released. And that's why is that?
Because they're all involved.
Okay.
That's
so I
the
mean, the
reason
whole
why.
everybody is involved. Like, you
Yeah.
know.
Either they are the ones that are raping kids,
Right.
or they know somebody who is.
Right. Right.
That's the reason. If the lists were to be released, it would be so massive that everybody would go down.
Right.
And that's the way they wanted it. That's the way they designed it.
Yeah.
You know? They say we have leverage on you, you have leverage on us,
Yeah.
we have leverage on you, you have leverage on us. It's everybody. It has become a cesspool,
Right.
a cesspit of corruption.
Yeah.
And when we're talking about a child rape at this point, it's
Right.
not, there's no canary in the coal mine left.
Right.
It's, if your kids aren't safe, why bother going to work,
Right.
right? You're paying the people that are putting your kids in danger.
Yeah.
You're paying the people that are putting your families in danger. So why even bother?
Right.
It's, people need to understand this.
Yeah.
It's, I mean, they're already taking all of our funds, right?
Yeah.
And we are literally paying the people to come after our families.
Yeah.
In essence, if you think about it, you know,
And you-
it's insane.
And you say you went to the FBI, you went to the police, and they haven't done anything.
No, nothing.
So what happened at the end of the story? So what happened to your child? What happened to him?
He's still stuck there.
And you cannot get it from.
Right. And so now we're in this situation where I am alone.
Yeah.
Because I am being my family has been ruthlessly victimized by criminals.
Right.
And then we're also, on the other end, being ruthlessly victimized by the government.
Right.
So then what's left?
Yeah.
And when you need help, where are you going to go?
Yeah. What country this is? The
Costa Rica.
Costa Rica. Okay.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna see if I can promote your story out there. Because like
I
you said,
appreciate
even the
that.
news having your story.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna check the sign little quick. We can.
Yeah, for sure.
So when you go to the police or like the FBI or like these agencies, what they said, what they mentioned, what they tell you.
Well, okay, so we're discussing, and this is kind of a separate issue, but this is the Versailles Police Department in
Right.
Kentucky.
Yeah.
And those guys are corrupt as sin.
Right.
They initially tried to say I'm just some crazy guy and I don't have a wife or son at all.
Right.
And then after that was clearly proven to be bullshit. I mean, they're just refusing to do their jobs, adamant.
Right.
Refusing. And they are definitely on my list of people that
Right.
need to be held accountable
Right.
for their disgusting actions.
Right.
It's the government in
Yeah.
general. It's
Yeah. You think you can say some words if you
yeah,
Just some few words.
absolutely. I mean, and
with the.
this is oh, with the megaphone.
Yeah, just few words,
for
if you-
sure, absolutely.
Yeah, because we got it. Tell everybody, because this is not being promoted in the news or anything. Go ahead.
The Epstein government is trafficking our fucking kids. And if you don't do anything about this, then next time it's not going to be my defenseless 2-year-old being trafficked around, it's going to be yours. If you don't do anything about this now, it's going to be your kids later. And then who's going to stand up for you? Are you going to go to the government? Well, that's not going to work. You're going to be out here just like I am right now, with everybody just walking past and trying to enjoy their day. And you'll be ignored, just like I am right now. So you all better start thinking about what you're going to do when the same thing that happened to me happens to you. You might think it's never going to be you. Well, that's what I thought too. The point is, if you cannot even stand up for defenseless babies, then what are you for? What are you going to stand up for? If defenseless babies being raped by full-grown men is not enough to inspire you to action, then what the fuck are you gonna do? What will? As long as it's everybody else's kids and not yours? That's what we're looking at? We need to hold the Epstein government needs to be held accountable. We need to hold them accountable for what they are doing every single day. And until that happens, it'll never stop. You want higher wages? Well, that's not going to come until you can stand up for defenseless babies. This is square one. This is square one. Is our families. The family is the building block of everything else.
Amen. Amen, brother. It was nice meeting you. So I'm gonna like promote your story and tell everybody, you know.
I appreciate it.
I'm a political activist. I have a big platform out there, and you know,
Yeah.
I'll promote you. You know.
Definitely.
So yeah, so your children never got back, right?
Right. Exactly. It's still at large.
You say in Costa Rica.
Yeah. And I said, I am not leaving Washington, D.C.
Right.
until my kidnapped son is returned
Right.
or I am dead.
Wow.
That's it.
But thank you for setting up. I'm gonna share your story. You know.
I appreciate that. I appreciate it.
It was nice meeting
So
you.
your name was?
Brian.
Brian.
But yeah, I'm a political activist.
Taylor Stanley.
Pro-life, and so sometimes I do some activism, you know, around the city. So
That's good, man. Yeah, we need to stand up for our babies.
right, yeah, we gotta expose these people. And you, like you said, you said that there's no list. It wasn't a list under the Biden administration, nor not in this administration, because most of them might be part of it, you know.
Yeah. Yeah, no joke.
But it's crazy they like the same government, right? Under the Biden administration or whatever administration, they talk about the list, right?
Yeah.
They were the ones who brought it up.
Right.
And this is the day they haven't released anything,
Right.
any files. So it's kind of interesting, you know.
And they're doing it right out in the open.
Right.
You know? Openly.
Yeah.
It's just, I mean, you see how they maintain everything is falling into disrepair. If you walk down this road, you'll see these giant potholes with all kinds of missing blocks and like cracked stuff everywhere. They just put a traffic cone there. They don't actually repair it.
Right. They don't repair it.
Yeah. That's how blatant the corruption is. They just don't care. They allow everything to fall apart around them.
All right, brother.
Because they're busy on vacation.
Right.
They don't walk around out here. You know?
Right. All right, brother. I'll share the message.
Yeah. Definitely, man. God bless.
You too. Easy.
Do your job. There's a national epidemic of cover-up in Washington, D.C. today. A national pandemic of stupidity. A national disregard for logical analysis. Equal justice under the law has been forgotten about. Medical fraud has been covered up. Medical negligence has been covered up. Medical malfeasance has been covered